Over last weekend, there was a bit of a spurg out that happened on the sidelines of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers during their victory, I think. But yeah, during the third quarter, Antonio Brown, noted head case. Okay, he got himself deported from Pittsburgh, he got himself fucking cut from the Raiders, he got himself cut from the Patriots. All of this happened within the course of about a year. And then he joined the Buccaneers, okay, near the end of the 2020 season, helped them out, won the Super Bowl, okay, came back again, and then all of a sudden, through a spectacular fit, took off his shirt, threw it into the crowd, and quit on the team midway through the game? Like, what the fuck happened there? Because this happened on Sunday, I thought, okay, probably missed the boat on talking about this one, but nope, there's some more shit that's going on behind the scenes, and this motherfucker right here, he is blaming everybody except for himself for his actions, because of course he's going to do that. After being mocked online for the way he exited Sunday's game, Antonio Brown has come forward with his side of the story. The whole side of his story? I don't know about that. Okay, in the third quarter of Sunday night's game between Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Jets, wow, what a fucking rip-roaring affair that would have been. Bucs receiver Antonio Brown abruptly stripped off his equipment and exited the field. Yeah, and then he ordered an Uber and was driven away from the stadium like a fucking 14-year-old girl leaving a party in a huff because somebody was talking to her boyfriend. And the strange stunt caused quite the commotion in the sporting world as fans and analysts searched for a possible motive. I don't know, motherfucker's crazy. I think that's about it. On Wednesday night, Brown broke his silence for the first time since the incident, issuing a lengthy statement. A copy was obtained and shared via Twitter by NFL insider Adam Schefter. In the statement, Brown claims the reason he stormed off the field was the coach Bruce Arians had forced him to keep playing despite severe ankle pain. What a bitch. I'd imagine that was exactly what happened. Brown says training staff then injected him with powerful and sometimes dangerous painkiller. Yeah, it's called cortisone, and literally everybody gets fucking shot up with it in professional sports. And you probably have multiple times too, dummy, but whatever. But it was not enough. The pain was just too much, okay? Then you probably shouldn't have played. Okay, if there's anything that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are abundant with, okay, it's with wide receivers. So if your ankle hurt that bad, you wouldn't have had to play, especially against the fucking feckless New York Jets, okay? So I don't really buy this. He explains that after taking a seat on the sidelines, Arians came up to him and shouted, "What's wrong with you? You should have just said my ankle." When Brown explained that it was his ankle and he was in too much pain to keep playing, Arians didn't call for medical attention. You could have, but ran his finger across his throat. I'm sure this happened, okay? And there's many cameras on the fucking sidelines, so something would have caught that, but okay. And he told me he was done as a member of the Bucs. No, your actions as you spurged out on the way out of the stadium. That was probably when you were done as a member of the Bucs. He goes on to reveal that he has received an MRI on Monday, which shows a broken bone fragment, a torn ligament, and cartilage loss. Okay, fair enough. But then we got another report by Rick Stroud. Okay, text exchange between Antonio Brown and Bruce Arians posted by Antonio Brown on Instagram. Of course, Arians knew Brown was injured and he hadn't practiced since Wednesday. Okay, so hoping that the pain would subside and that his injury, he'd be able to play through the injury, so probably knew what was going on. The dispute came on the sidelines during the game after Brown had played in the first half. Bruce Arians said they never talked post-game. Yeah, no, because he was already gone. Didn't you see? He took an Uber out of the stadium. To further back up his side of the story, Brown released a series of text messages he claimed it had sent between him and Arians before Sunday's game. As ESPN's reports following the game, Arians claimed he didn't know about the injury, despite Brown missing time because of it earlier in the week. If, in fact, the text messages are authentic and Brown is telling the truth, which is a big if, because if you want to take a look at this guy's track record, it's not really one of truth or accuracy. Just to cut to the chase, the NFLPA will almost certainly get involved. Yeah, regardless if he's telling the truth or not, because the NFLPA are hawks, okay? As teams are not allowed to release a player due to injury, but they are when they make a spectacle out of themselves, okay? Fans and analysts had mixed reactions to Brown's account. Most felt sympathy for the player, but also criticized the manner in which he acted. Yeah, exactly. Fox Sports 1's Nick Wright even went so far to compare Brown to someone who rioted at the Capitol on January 6th. Oh my God, what a sped. And subsequently begged for forgiveness. Wright acknowledged that it was clear that Brown had an ankle injury, but asked, how does any of that explain the shirtless jumping jacks in the end zone? Okay, cool. If you have an injured ankle, okay, why are you doing jumping jacks? Just saying. In the end zone while the game was being played. He had a real one, that's for true. Wright's co-host, Chris Broussard, pointed out that in the current he said, she said situation, and I think we know who the she is in this. We should be focused on investigating the easy, verifiable claims Brown made in his statement. Exactly. We'll see who's lying on this one, okay? But like I said, I thought I missed the boat on this one, and it was a big story. It was a funny story, and I wanted to talk about it, and thank God the dirt on this motherfucker keeps coming out, and of course, you gotta have a couple of thoughts that just follow through on this one. Like, this dude is a nutcase, and it just extends outside of the bounds of the football field. Fired Bucs star. Oh yeah, he's gone from the Bucs, by the way. His contract was terminated earlier this morning, I think. Something like that. Star Antonio Brown smuggled an OnlyFans model who went viral for licking a toilet seat in 2020. Probably wasn't the last disgusting thing that she's licked. Into his hotel for a steamy sex romp and told her to watch what I do tomorrow, the night before he stormed off the field. Again, if you're going to be verifying different accounts that you've had between you and your head coach, and you have a history of being a bit of a nutcase, why would you premeditate doing something retarded and then just confide in a 23-year-old fucking OnlyFans Thot? Like, what are you doing? NFL star, okay, I don't know how much of a star he's going to be anymore. Okay, he's going to be more persona non grata than Terrell Owens post-Buffalo Bills. Smuggled the influencer. Oh, God. Just some fucking whore. Who went viral for licking a toilet seat into his hotel room for a steamy romp the night before he stormed off the field during a game, the Daily Mail can reveal. Brown, 33, snuck glamorous lingerie blogger. Ugh. Ava Louise, 23, and we'll have pictures of this fucking disaster, into the Westin in Jersey City, New Jersey. Oh my God. Last Saturday in defiance of NFL's COVID rules. Oh, okay. And filmed a series of pornographic videos during the romp. Oh yes, that you can buy for what, $20 on her OnlyFans. Blonde Louise, who shot to fame in 2020. Fame is a big term here. After she filmed herself licking a toilet seat in a bid to catch COVID. What? All right, I don't know who's dumber in this situation. All of them should just go back to that hotel room and then somebody call up the Las Vegas sniper. Told Daily Mail she spent an hour with the wide receiver and snuck past security to join Brown for a sex session. Only an hour? Oh, okay. The 23-year-old said he wanted her to spend the night with him, but she initially declined after discovering she had smuggled... Oh, she would have to be smuggled out of his room ahead of his 7 a.m. meeting with Tom Brady. Oh, that was the only reason why she declined to stay the night? Okay. She looks like every fucking whore that's on the internet. You couldn't wait to get your dick wet by just a couple of hours, okay? If you really wanted to get with her, she has a thing for toilets, so just fucking dunk your sack in the top tank. Brown's NFL career is hanging by a thread after he refused to take the field during third quarter of the game against the New York Jets on Sunday, instead throwing his jersey and walking off, okay? The Buccaneers Thursday confirmed he had been officially released from the team, marking his fourth exit since 2018. And we'll just run those down real quick, shall we? Previously canned by the Patriots in 2019 after being accused of sexually assaulting a personal trainer, while the Las Vegas Raiders released him after he played a single game. The embattled football star finally addressed the incident on Wednesday, claiming coach Bruce Arians and medical staff have given him powerful and sometimes dangerous painkiller. Okay, yeah. Oh, they forced you to get those. Sure. Whatever. Statement issued via his lawyer. The football player said he was forced to play despite the team official knowing he was injured. I doubt it. Louise told a Daily Mail Brown had appeared disturbed before their sex session. So you followed through with that? Alright. Hope everybody dies in this situation. Leaving her rambling voice messages and going on a rant about COVID and the NFL rules before they got up close and personal. Okay, wait a minute. You might be onto something here. So here's the text message exchange. Ugh. AB. Alright. Okay, I don't have an iPhone because I don't have Down syndrome, so I don't know who's on what side here. You got AB. Hi, what's up? You in New York City? I am. Lol, where you at? Okay, I can tell that the blue is probably the stupid broad, okay? I even forget her name right now because she's just like every other OnlyFans Thot. Who cares? Weston, New Jersey Bay. Where is that? Oh, she's an idiot. So sends her his location. Okay. Oh, you're close to me. She can't even spell. Cool. Trying to fuck some grammar lessons into her. I'm going to be out with my friends for a little bit. You're like 10 minutes from my spot. Come put me to bed to be up early, babe. Ugh, that lame. What you want to do, babe? I got game. Probably tomorrow. I'm not reading the rest of this because I can feel myself getting dumber. The New York City-based influencer. Who does she influence for? Tupperware? Told the Daily Mail the pair first connected in 2018. Okay, what's that? Let me just do some quick math. Okay, that was 3 years ago. Okay, or 4, depending. Okay, all things considered. And she's 23 years old now. I see. She said, I've been speaking with Antonio since he DM'd me on Instagram in 2018, and we had been on and off messaging here and there. That's why he needed to identify himself. Okay, cool. We've never been able to hang out or anything because we've never been in the same area. Ever. Oh, okay, yeah. Because, professional athletes don't travel to New York City every once in a while. That's not a thing that happens. What a fucking plastic idiot. But Louise said they reconnected on Christmas Day via Instagram. When, yes, he was inquiring about what she was getting stuffed into her stocking. And then switched their conversation to text messages. They exchanged, and they're whatever. There if you need something to fall asleep to or bash your brains out to. On New Year's Day, Louise said she was preparing for a night out with friends when Brown began messaging her, sending her a string of voice messages, including one which he offered her a bonus if she would come over. Oh my God, just trying to pimp this hoe out, and magically, she showed up. Louise told Daily Mail that she initially was uncertain about deciding to go to Weston, finding out what was going on, and said he was concerned by his mumbling, yes, and how much money he promised. I just was like, I don't know, I gotta go check it out and just see if he's actually, telling the truth. I know how much he makes. It's publicized. So she arrived at the hotel at 11:15 p.m. She was forced to sneak past security. I'm sure it was very difficult to do, that she probably just didn't have to flash somebody or fucking give a quick suck. Anyways, due to, yes, NFL's very strict and very adhered to COVID rules that work extremely well. That's why there's no games that have been postponed or no players to be sent through the different protocols multiple times. Anyways, which state's team must live in a virus-secure bubble and cannot see guests. Oh no. Now how did she get there? Louise told how she snuck into the elevator behind the guests and hid the button. Yes, because she looks like a whole bunch of other football players that would be there. To the 6th floor where Brown met her and pulled her into his room 611. Inside, she says the 33-year-old began ranting about bullshit COVID rules. Okay, to be fair, though, you had to be snuck into the hotel, so he could be pissed about that. So, again, we're just taking a hoe's secondhand account. And reportedly told her, fuck the NFL. For the rules or just in general? Okay. She says he then went on to tell her he is insane. Yup. Didn't really need first-hand confirmation of that, but I'm glad you could provide. You don't even know my crazy right now. You don't know my crazy right now. All right. Why'd you stick around after that? I'm just saying. Despite her concern over his mumbling, the pair went on to have Shaqs, which Brown insisted on filming for her OnlyFans account. Oh yes, really put a proverbial gun to her head in order to do that, I'm sure. Like, is that the type of hoe that you want to fuck? Somebody who's licking a fucking toilet seat in an airplane, I guess? I don't know. Louis said when we had sex, he wanted to film it and make a tape on my phone. He wanted me to put it out there. But he knows that his NFL career is going to be over, so he's going to try to open up an OnlyFans. Cool. I looked at him and I'm like, are you serious right now? He was. Again, I'm like, you're Antonio Brown. Why would you want that scandal? Oh, because he's not going to be a professional football player much longer. And he wanted to create that. I think it was purposeful considering how he's been acting in the media. He wants that controversy. He wants this attached to his name. She was fine being used and abused. Cool. He knows I have an OnlyFans. Obviously. You're 23 years old. You have more plastic than Joan Rivers. It's fucking safe to assume. Obviously, I'm not putting it out there right now, but that's pretty crazy. Obviously, yeah. You know a thing or two about marketing, so you're just gonna sit on it for a minute, see what happens, see if he's broke afterwards, or how much money he can extract out of this. After they had snacks, Louise and said Brown asked her to stay, but he's decided not to. Yeah, we already know that. She told how he fretted to her about making another Super Bowl and mumbled as he drifted in and out of sleep before she left. Oh, okay, so it was fine after they fucked that she could leave, but beforehand when he was acting all crazy and stuff, it was just too too difficult to leave. And they weren't even there for an hour. She wasn't even there for an hour. God, hopefully her hourly rate was quite exquisite. I hate that term. This hoe said he wanted me to sleep over. Oh my god, what are you, 5? But yeah, here's the last interaction that I'm gonna read out. So yes, bae, you a beast, whatever. Baby, why are you running off the field? Why see me? What? Yes, I saw, but why? You look sexy doing it. Ugh. How she pulls an Antonio Brown, but instead of running through an end zone, she runs through a busy highway. You look sexy doing it. You saw me, baby. Of course I did. Why'd you do that? Well, the best you can hope for is probably just getting knocked up and, I don't know, making a bunch of other fucking videos for your degenerate little page. But yeah, man, apparently, his ankle, it was just far too sore, but, couldn't really, bring it up to his hoe because he needed to, I don't know, get a fucking nut off. But yeah, of course, yeah, I already had this premeditated saying, oh, wait for you to see what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Best of luck to you. The Bucs definitely don't need you, okay? They are, already easily in the playoffs, okay? They have a wealth of wide receiver talents, and you're just going to be another nutcase resigned to the history books and one of the little anecdotes of history of one of the top 10 player meltdowns of all time. Sucks to suck, I guess. With that said, I shouldn't disparage your girlfriend like that. With that said, I thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.